Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Above Status Quo. So, guys, I'm here for a good time. I don't stay for a long time. So, I want to jump straight into it. So, the Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul fight. You know something? Most people would just look at it as just a fight, but it's more than just a fight. This is a this is an extremely spiritual situation because Jake Paul is a influencer turned boxer, right? And I'll give it to him. He has been putting into work, putting in the work and you know, sparring and working out and training. And he's okay on his feet. He's not the best boxer, but um for a new boxer, a new fighter, he's not bad, right? But the fights that he has had, he has cherry picked them all, hasn't he? He has cherry picked them all. You got up there and fought Mike Tyson. Okay, it's an exhibition. It's not a fight, right? It's an exhibition. But you got in there and you tried to really hurt Mike. You tried to really fight him and tried to really knock him out. You know what I'm saying? You tried to act like, oh, I'm not putting my all into it, but low key tried to do Mike, right? And so, but it's like you pick people that's really not boxers. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you know what you're doing. You won't fight a real boxer. And when you finally do fight a real boxer, look what happened to you, right? And so that fight and him getting his jaw broken is just retribution. Is retribution. Some people say, oh, karma is not real, because if it was, then, bad people, all the evil people or bad people in the world won't still be prospering. Okay, well, let's just say that argument is true. Let's go with that. All right, well, let's not call it karma. Let's not call it eye for an eye. Why don't we call it a balance of scales? So, this thing called karma is really a balance of scales. You can't do too much good and you can't do too much bad. You have to be just right, right? So his scales were unbalanced. He's been doing too much bullshit, right? So his scale has tipped to the left because he's been doing too much bullshit and not enough good things, right? And so he got his just due. He got his retribution. Right? And so now people want to say, oh, he did good. He lasted 6 rounds for somebody who's not really a boxer, for somebody who's an influencer. Okay. But just a few moments ago, oh, people need to start taking him serious as a boxer. He's putting in the work. So when he lose, don't try to call him an influencer now. We're not going to backpedal and pussy pop our way out of the situation. We're going to take it, okay? We're not going to pussy pop back. We're going to pussy pop forward. We're going to take that dick. We're going to take it, okay? We're going to take all of it, every inch of it. So my thing is this. Now he's supposed to be suing Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying, for being malicious in the ring. That is what you sign up for, sir. That is what you sign up for. When you sign up to take a fight, a real fight, you are putting your life on the line. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. So the fact that you got out there and chose to really take a fight, yes, I will give you a couple of brownie points for that, because you didn't cherry pick your way out of this one. You didn't do that. You really took on a real fight, but you did bite off more than you could chew, and then you choked. So my thing is this. I would never wish bad on somebody, but I will always wish retribution and justice where it is due. Always. Always, right? And so, guess what? Today, I seen that Anthony Joshua got in a fatal car crash where I think 2 people were killed. It was a head-on collision. He went back to Nigeria, to his roots, you know what I'm saying, to get some of that ancestral love and ancestral energy from his country. And he got into a fatal accident, and something is really weird about that. It's not sitting right with my spirit. It feels very induced, if you know what I mean. You know how you induce a pregnancy? Like the pregnancy is not really moving along, so you have to induce it. You have to entice that baby to come out. You know, I feel like that was a very enticed, induced situation. I really do. But you know, back to the situation. And so, like, my thing is, and the thing about it is, Jake Paul, he play too much. You cannot play with everybody. Everybody is not playing with you. Okay? This is not content. This is somebody's career. People box for a living. This is their career. Right? They're not playing. This is not a video for likes and shits and giggles. This is a real deal. And you just wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. Right? And so I just wanted to get on here and speak my piece about that because, you know, I'm here. Oh, well, you got to give him heart. He got heart for getting in the ring. Okay, no. He's finally taking a real fight with a real fighter. Right? I'm glad he did that, but he ran the whole time. I thought I was watching Tom and Jerry around the ring. Oh my gosh. He should have been he used to be a track star. He might as well he need to go back to running track. Hell, the way he was running around that damn ring, running from Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua said, okay, I'm not gonna chase your big head ass. I'm not gonna chase your jughead ass around this ring. You're gonna get tired eventually, and when you do, and sweetie, when you do, the roosters will come home to roost. And they roosted on his ass. And that's just what it is, point blank and period. And I love the sport of boxing. Me, myself, I don't know all of the boxing lingo, but I love to watch the sport. Boxing is one sport that I will actually sit and watch and enjoy and actually have a legitimate piece of commentary from actually watching it and enjoying it. I love boxing. But yeah, and Anthony Joshua is one of my favorite heavyweights, actually. And I'm not saying this just because he's one of my favorites. I'm saying it because it's true. And I just had to speak my piece. Like, I just couldn't hold it. And I know this video is not long, 7 minutes and some seconds. But, you know, I just really, really wanted to really speak my piece on it. I just had to. But you know what? I really pray for Anthony Joshua. I hope he pulls through this because an accident like that is not only physically traumatic, it's mentally and emotionally traumatic, especially when people lose their lives. So I'm praying for him. I'm praying for his mental, his spiritual, and emotional healing at this time, him and his family. My prayers go out to him. May the ancestors and the universe be with him. I love that young man. Even though me and him probably about the same age, but I feel much older than what I really am. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to stay long. I love you. See you. Bye. Catch you on the next video.